Hello, this is Mark Holmes, the editor of Via Satellite at CommunicAsia. I'm delighted to have Steve Collar, the CEO of O3b Networks, to talk to you today. Steve, O3b has just announced O3b Maritime, a fairly, I think, significant announcement for you guys. Can you tell us how O3b is going to play in the maritime sector?
Yeah, the maritime sector is an interesting one for us. We're targeting the high end of the maritime sector, which means cruise and mega yachts and super yachts. Particularly customers who can take benefit from the fact that we can offer more than 500 megabits, game-changing amounts of bandwidth to an individual ship or vessel. And I think that's important, particularly for the cruise operators. The more we've spoken to them, the more they've stressed the fact that they're looking to provide the ultimate guest experience across all of the kind of the portfolio of offerings that they make. And broadband connectivity is one of them, and we can provide them fibre-like connectivity in a way that no one else can.
And you know, we're here at CommunicAsia. I know the last time we spoke about the opportunity for the company in Latin America. Can you maybe talk to us about the Asia part for O3b and whether you see significant growth in Asia as perhaps in Latin America?
Yeah, so our other important announcement here this week has been Armtour, a customer in Brunei. They're going to be providing service to oil and gas rigs throughout Brunei, Malaysia and Indonesian waters, which is again very exciting for us and reflecting of the fact that we see Asia as a very significant region for us and the growth in the region more broadly. So Indonesia, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, these economies are developing very, very quickly. The demographics are very interesting, the terrain is very challenging, excellent satellite markets, and the demand continues to grow. So yeah, we see Asia as both dynamic and interesting.
And just one final question for you. You mentioned about oil and gas there. Can you tell us about your plans to actually launch an oil and gas service stroke product?
Yeah, so we've rolled out during the course of the year O3b Trunk, our trunking product, O3b Cell, which is targeting mobile network operators, O3b Maritime, and the next one will be O3b Energy is probably what we'll call it. We're still working on the name, but it's specifically to address the oil and gas customers. Seismic is a very important part of that for us. There's a challenge in getting the amount of seismic data off the exploration platforms and back to headquarters for processing, so that's going to be an important part of our offering. And then more broadly, getting the data to and from oil and gas platforms. So you will see that coming within the next 2 to 3 months from O3b.
Excellent, Steve. Thank you very much. This is Mark Holmes, editor of Via Satellite, reporting from CommunicAsia in Singapore.